Hamad Airport, Addis Information Yankee, time 190 Zulu, wind 160 at 4, visibility 6, temperature 31, viewpoint 20, QNH 1011. Remarks, no intersection departures, no pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time, file flight plan prior to contacting ATC, multiple frequencies in use of departure and arrival procedures required. Landing runways 34 right and 34 left, expect ILS approach, departing runways 34 right and 34 left. Recommended departure procedures, Alvey 1E, RAC 1W, Bund 1E, PATA 1W, recommended arrival procedures, AFNA 1R, BA 1R, GINT 1L contact approach on 121.1 when arriving from the east, contact approach on 121.12 when arriving from the west. Advise on initial contact, you have information Yankee. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 6000. Qatari 1229 is 35 nautical miles northeast of Hamad International at 11,300 feet, requesting flight following to Hamad International. Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 6000, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Indonesia 900 heavy is 6 nautical miles northeast of Arzana at 18,200 feet.
Doha radar, Qatari 618 Charlie, with you at 27,800.
Turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 8676 Juliet. Qatari 001 Papa Kilo, descend and maintain 6000. Amiri 1, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC. Qatari 618 Charlie, descend and maintain 6000.
Descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Sky Dubai 382, turn right heading 250. Descend and maintain 7000, Indonesia 900 heavy. Descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 001 Papa Kilo. Turn right heading 250, Sky Dubai 382. November 512 Echo Uniform is 6 nautical miles northwest of Doha International at 5,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Qatari 583, turn right heading 010, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Descend and maintain 3000, United 64. Contacting Doha Director on 121.12, November 512 Echo Uniform. Qatari 209, turn left heading 240. Turn left heading 240, Qatari 209. Indonesia 900 heavy is 6 nautical miles northwest of Arzana at 16,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Qatari 583.
Qatari 618 Charlie is 18 nautical miles northwest of Arzana at 24.
Qatari 618 Charlie, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Qatari 618 Charlie.
United 64, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. United 64, turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right, United 64. Qatari 209, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Qatari 835 heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Qatari 8676 Juliet, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Roger, Qatari 209. Roger, Qatari 835 heavy. Roger, Qatari 8676 Juliet. Qatari 001 Papa Kilo, turn left heading. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 7000.
Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 7000, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatari 583. Qatari 209, maintain 6000. Qatari 835 heavy, turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 6000, Qatari 209. Turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 4000, Qatari 835 Heavy. Qatari 209, turn left heading 160, maintain 6000. Turn left heading 160, maintain 6000, Qatari 209. Qatari 835 Heavy, descend and maintain 3000. Descend and maintain 3000, Qatari 835 Heavy. Qatari 8676 Juliet, increase speed to 220 knots. Qatari 0, Qatari 618, Qatari 618 Charlie, contact Doha Director on 121.12.
Contacting Doha Director on 121.12, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Turn right heading 340, Hotel Bravo Charlie Rome.
Qatari 618 Charlie is 25 nautical miles southeast of Hamad International at 18,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International.
Doha Director, Qatari 740 Heavy. Qatari 618 Charlie, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Roger, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Qatari 618 Charlie, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5000, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Jet speed 8784 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Doha Director, Shaman Air 831, with you at 18,300. November 512 Echo Uniform, do not exceed 210 knots. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, jet speed 8784 Heavy. Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy, turn right heading 180. Do not exceed 210 knots, November 512 Echo Uniform. Turn right heading 180, Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy. Qatari 441, turn right heading 330. Shaman Air 831, radar contact. Turn right heading 330, Qatari 441. Shaman Air 831 is 15 nautical miles north of Arzana at 17,500 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Shaman Air 831, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Qatari 773 Heavy, turn left heading 160. Contacting Doha radar on 121.1, Shaman Air 831. Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy, turn right heading 180. Turn left heading 160, Qatari 773 Heavy. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, increase speed to 220 knots. Increase speed to 220 knots, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy. Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy, turn left heading 150. Turn left heading 150, Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy. Aeroflot 2017 Super at 17 nautical miles south of Doha International at 4,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Turn left heading 190, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Aeroflot 2017 Super, cleared GPS approach runway 34 left. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Aeroflot 2017 Super. November 512 Echo Uniform, turn left heading 050, maintain 4000. Turn left heading 050, maintain 4000, November 512 Echo Uniform. Aeroflot 2017 Super, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Aeroflot 2017 Super. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, turn left heading 160. Turn left heading 160, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. November 512 Echo Uniform, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, November 512 Echo Uniform. Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy, turn left heading 160. Turn left heading 160, Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, descend and maintain 5000. Descend and maintain 5000, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000. Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000, Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 5000. Qatari 441, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 5000. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy, turn left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Turn left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy. Qatari 829 Heavy, turn right heading 120. Turn right heading 120, Qatari 829 Heavy. Qatari 773 Heavy, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000. Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000, Qatari 773 Heavy. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, turn right heading 160. Turn right heading 160, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, we're in an active airspace, please contact Doha Director on 121.12. Doha Director, Qatari 9 Quebec, with you at 11,500. Qatari 9 Quebec, radar contact. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn right heading 330.
Turn right heading 330, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Turkish 1985 is 23 nautical miles west of Dukin at 18,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hamad International. Qatari 441, turn left heading 150. Turn left heading 150, Qatari 441. Qatari 773 Heavy, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatari 773 Heavy. Turkish 1985, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Roger, Turkish 1985. Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Qatari 9 Quebec, say intentions. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatar Cargo 223 Heavy. Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000. Qatari 829 Heavy, turn right heading 160. Qatari 9 Quebec is 17 nautical miles east of Hamad International at 8,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Turn right heading 160, Qatari 829 Heavy. Qatari 9 Quebec, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Roger, Qatari 9 Quebec. Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000, Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy. Qatari 9 Quebec, turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 7000. Turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 7000, Qatari 9 Quebec. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 120. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Roger, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 7000. Qatari 918, frequency change approved, good day. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, say intentions. Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 7000, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, requesting descent via against 2 Whiskey arrival. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, do not exceed 220 knots. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, proceed as requested. Do not exceed 220 knots, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Qatari 441, turn right heading 160. Sky Dubai 1379 is 12 nautical miles northwest of Das Island at 22,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hamad International. Sky Dubai 1379, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Roger, Sky Dubai 1379. Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy, turn left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Turn left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy. Hotel Bravo Qatari 618 Charlie, turn right heading 040. Qatar
Turn right heading 040, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Turkish 1985, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 5000. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 160. Turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 5000, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy. Turn right heading 160, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy. Turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 5000, Turkish 1985. Qatari 9 Quebec, turn right heading 290. Turn right heading 290, Qatari 9 Quebec. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, do not exceed 240 knots. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, turn right heading 090. Do not exceed 240 knots, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, turn left heading 010, maintain 4. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn right heading 120. Thank you, good day, Qatari 78 Quebec Heavy.
Turn right heading 120, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Turn right heading 090, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy. Qatari 9 Quebec, turn left heading 250. Turn left heading 250, Qatari 9 Quebec. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, descend and maintain 4000. Qatari 441, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Turkish 1985, turn left heading 350. Turn left heading 350, Turkish 1985. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy at 17 nautical miles northwest of Doha International at 6,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Roger, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 4,500. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, disregard last message. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 5,000.
Turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 5,000, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
Qatari 1019 is 17 nautical miles west of Dock Island at 18,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Doha Director, Etihad 987 Super, with you at 17,400. Turkish 1985, turn right heading 100. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey.
Turn right heading 100, Turkish 1985.
Qatari 1019, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Etihad 987 Super, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Contacting Doha radar on 121.1, Etihad 987 Super. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, turn right heading 230. Qatari 441, turn left heading 010, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Turn left heading 010, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatari 441. Qatari 829 Heavy, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000. Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000, Qatari 829 Heavy. Turkish 1985, turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160, Turkish 1985. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy is 7 nautical miles northwest of Doha International at 5,000 feet, requesting GPS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, please follow instructions. Sky Dubai 1379, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Qatari 36 Romeo, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Contacting Doha radar on 121.1, Sky Dubai 1379. Contacting Doha radar on 121.1, Qatari 36 Romeo. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, turn right heading 340. Qatari 441, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatari 441. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 5,000, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy. Qatari 829 Heavy, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 4,000, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatari 829 Heavy. Doha Director, Shaman Air 831. Qatari 618 Charlie, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000.
Turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, turn right heading 110. Speedbird 34 November Super is 8 nautical miles northeast of Hamad International at 3,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Qatari 9 Quebec, turn right heading 350, descend and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 110, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy.
November 630 Mike Kilo is 9 nautical miles east of Hamad International at 3,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International.
November 630 Mike Kilo, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International.
Roger, November 630 Mike Kilo.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, do not exceed 220 knots. Thank you, good day, Qatari 375 Victor Alpha Heavy. Qatari 829 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatari 829 Heavy. Thank you, good day, Qatari 829 Heavy. Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy, turn right heading 160. Turn right heading 160, Qatar Cargo 75 Heavy. Shaman Air 831, turn right heading 240. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 4000.
Mike Alpha Tango 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 is 14 nautical miles north of Arzana at 7.
Qatari 618 Charlie, turn left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Qatari 9 Quebec, turn
left heading 010, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Shaman Air 831, say intentions. Shaman Air 831 is 19 nautical miles southeast of Hamad International at 3,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Shaman Air 831, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Roger, Shaman Air 831. Shaman Air 831, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Shaman Air 831. Qatari 618 Charlie, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatari 618 Charlie. Hamad Tower, Qatari 618 Charlie, inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information Yankee.
Qatari 618 Charlie, line 160 at 5, number 2, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Qatari
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Frequency change approved Qatari 134 Heavy, good day.
November Kilo 0358, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved November Kilo 0358, good day.
Indonesia 900 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite. Airbus A350 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed.
2,500.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Airbus A350 Heavy.
Wilco, Indonesia 900 Heavy.
Qatari 829 Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Qatari 829 Heavy.
Hamad Tower, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, inbound on the GPS runway 34 left.
Thank you. Good day, Qatari 829 Heavy.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, wind 160 at 5, number 2, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy. Airbus A350 Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Airbus A350 Heavy.
Hamad Tower, Qatari 62 Golf Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 34 left, departing west.
Qatari 62 Golf Heavy, hold short of runway 34 left.
Holding short runway 34 left, Qatari 62 Golf Heavy.
$500. $400. $300. $200.
Qatari 62 Golf Heavy, line up and wait runway 34 left.
50.
Line up
40,
and wait runway 34
30,
left, Qatari
20,
62 Golf Heavy.
Retard.
Hamad Tower, November 311 Tango Yankee, ready for departure at runway 34 left, departing west.
Qatari 618 Charlie, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Qatari 618 Charlie.
November 311 Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 34 left.
Holding short runway 34 left.
Wilco, Qatari 777 Alpha Papa Super.
Hamad Tower, November 630 Mike Kilo, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right.
November 630 Mike Kilo, wind 160 at 5, number 2, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 right, November 630 Mike Kilo.
Qatari 777 Alpha Papa Super, please expedite. Qatari 62 Golf Heavy, wind 160 at 5, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left, Qatari 62 Golf Heavy.
Hamad Tower, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information Yankee. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, thank you. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, wind 160 at 5, number 2, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest.
Etihad 763 Heavy, give way to aircraft ahead. Wilco, Shaman Air 831. Give way to aircraft, Etihad 763 Heavy. Hamad Ground, Shaman Air 831, request taxi to stand H1 at the remote transfer H apron. Qatari 898 Heavy, continued taxi. Continued taxi, Qatari 898 Heavy.
Hamad Ground, Moonraker 8784 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 3.
Hamad Ground, Qatari 618 Charlie, request taxi to parking.
Ethiopian 433 Heavy, hold position. Qatari 618 Charlie, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Moonraker 8784 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved. Tail to the north. Moonraker 8784 heavy. Thank you. Good day, Qatari 777 Alpha Papa Super.
Hamad ground, Qatari 726, ready to taxi to runway 34 right. Qatari 726, taxi to runway 34 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 34 right, Qatari 726. Hamad ground, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, request taxi to gate A5 at the concourse A. Thank you. Good day, Qatari 829 Heavy. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, taxi to concourse at gate A5 via Kilo, Lima 3, Juliet. Hamad ground, Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi to runway 34 left.
Taxiing to concourse at gate A5 via Kilo, Lima 3, Juliet, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha, hold position.
Hamad ground, November 630 Mike Kilo, request taxi to parking.
Indonesia 900 Heavy, give way to aircraft exiting runway 34 right. November 630 Mike Kilo, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Give way to aircraft exiting runway. Qatari 618 Charlie, hold position.
Holding position, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Moonraker 8784 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, taxi to apron 5 remote stand 502 via.
Taxi to runway 34 left, Moonraker 8784 Heavy. Taxiing to apron 5 remote stand 502 via, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Hamad ground, Sichuan 724 Sierra Charlie, ready to taxi. Sichuan 724 Sierra Charlie, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 34 left, Sichuan 724 Sierra Charlie. Ethiopian 433 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 34 left, Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha.
Taxi to runway 34 left, Ethiopian 433 Heavy.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
I'm sorry, Indonesia 900 Heavy. Hamad ground, Speedbird 34 November Super, request taxi to gate B3 at the concourse B.
Hamad ground, Turkish 1985, request taxi to parking.
Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha, follow aircraft ahead. Ethiopian 433 Heavy, follow aircraft ahead. Wilco, Ethiopian 346 Victor Alpha.
Wilco, Ethiopian 433 Heavy.
Speedbird 34 November Super, taxi to concourse B gate B3. Taxiing to concourse B gate B3, Speedbird 34 November Super. Turkish 1985, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Turkish 1985.
Etihad 763 Heavy, request frequency change. Etihad 763 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Etihad 763 Heavy. Qatari 618 Charlie, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qatari 618 Charlie.
Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
Hamad Ground, Qatari 931, request taxi to parking. Qatari 931, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Qatari 931. Hamad Ground, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, ready for pushback. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, pushback approved, tail to the east. Pushback approved, tail to the east, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Hamad Ground, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, request taxi to gate C2 at the Concourse C. Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy, taxi to Concourse C gate C2 via. Hamad Ground, Qatari 36 Romeo, request taxi to gate 305 at the Concourse C.
Taxiing to Concourse C gate C2 via, Qatari 009 Golf Lima Heavy.
Qatari 36 Romeo, taxi to Concourse C gate 305 via Kilo, Sierra, November. Taxiing to Concourse C gate 305 via Kilo, Sierra, November, Qatari 36 Romeo. Hamad Ground, Qatari 8882, ready for pushback. Qatari 8882, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Qatari 8882. Qatari 36 Romeo, give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft, Qatari 36 Romeo. Hamad Ground, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, ready to taxi. Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready. Qatari 36 Romeo, continue taxi. Taxi to runway 34 left, Hotel Bravo Charlie Romeo Whiskey. Continue taxi, Qatari 36 Romeo.